Adams Archive.
DragCon hit Los Angeles, California this weekend, bringing the popular drag queen television show to the public with a special kids zone for parents to leave their children during the event. What? The kids zone featured a meet and greet with characters from the children's show Teletubbies, who then joined the stage to dance with a drag queen. According to National Review, this year the convention is granting free admission for children under 8 with each paid adult ticket, although children under 16 are prevented from the separately ticketed after-hours events. It's not clear why underage attendees from age 16 to 17 are able to go to the after-hours DragCon events. Yet, that seems a little bit weird. Mainstream news media outlets like Reuters and NBC promoted the event as a friendly place for children. In the Reuters video, one drag queen called Frisbee Jenkins. It's wild to me, all of these names that people come up with. Like, what was the name of the person from the Navy campaign? Was I don't know. It's like Crystal Frankenstein. Like, all these stupid names. Frisbee, like, oh, that's the name that you came up with, and I'm supposed to trust you with my child. You had any name that you could have picked, and you picked Frisbee? Anyways, I've met so many kids today, this drag queen said, whose eyes light up when they see drag. And it just goes to show they're trying to criminalize drag. They're trying to make drag queens out to be monsters. They're trying to make anyone who does drag out to be monsters. And we're not monsters, you know? We're just celebrating our life and living out loud. And kids recognize that and they love it. So I think something like this is great for our community, and it's great politically, because why wouldn't we be able to come to an event and celebrate who we are? Wow. And this is a video coming from Reuters, Twitter, with a man with these big, huge, old titties on the front of himself in a wild orange wig, looking like he came out of, what's that movie with, Jennifer Lawrence in it. Hunger Games. Let's see this video.
Hi, welcome to DragCon.
Welcome to DragCon 2023.
I've met so many kids today whose eyes light up when they see drag. And it just goes to show that there's, you know, they're trying to criminalize drag. They're trying to make drag queens out to be monsters. They're trying to make anyone who does drag out to be monsters, and we're not monsters, you know? We just are celebrating our life and celebrating living out loud, and kids recognize that, and they love it. So I think something like this is great for our community, and it's great politically, because why not? Why shouldn't we be able to come to an event and celebrate who we are, you know?
It's a nice reassurance. I feel like right now we're living in very unsure times based on everything within the laws, etc., even with the Bud Light campaign. But I feel like right now this is kind of a reassurance that we are here, we are queer, and we are here to stay. So I feel like that's what the perfect meaning of DragCon is, you know?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. If you would have saw what I just saw, you would have had the face that I just had. The people that they brought, and this is Reuters promoting this. The first person who said, I've seen so many children today, is a man wearing with a mustache and the frickin', oh my God. If you saw this man on the side of the road or the sidewalk and you were walking with your child, and you would go to the other side of the street. You would never walk by this man. You would be so terrified for your child that you wouldn't even want them to see it. Your child would think that this person is a monster. Oh, we're not monsters. Every single one of these people in this video looked like monsters. Don't tell me you're not monsters. And then dress with literal devil wings, blacked out face, and like demon eyes. What? What? And this is the promotion of it. This should be the most positive aspects of this. And what they're promoting is these terrifying men dressing up with the crazy wigs and mustaches and devil wings and demon eyes. And you want me to trust my children in frickin' drag social hour? Like, how about no? To quote, Dr. Evil. Wow, that's horrifying. Like, I didn't expect it to be like, and this is them promoting it. And there was other videos where they showed the Teletubbies. They showed like all the dildos around that these children were walking past. It says, highlighting some of the inappropriate items being sold at the event, National Review wrote, the convention's exhibitors included spiked collar company Bitch Fist, NYC, lubricant company Boy Butter, and the sorry, this just threw me for a loop. The flavored anal spray company, Holy Water. Good Lord. The American Civil Liberties Union and the non-denominational Christ Chapel of the Valley? I wonder if Holy Water and the Christ Chapel of the Valley, the flavored anal spray company, got together and did a collab at this drag show. Anyways, in fact, a journalist from Right Now Views captured footage from the convention revealing the truly disturbing sights witnessed by children in attendance. Some clips from the Right Now Views videos were uploaded to Twitter by Dr. Anastasia Maria Lupus, including the following shot of a man wearing prosthetic breasts with nipples visible through his shirt. Later in the same video, a pair of women with toddlers can be seen trying to purchase a Drag Queen Monopoly board game. Wow, way to go. Good parenting to all of you. Oh my gosh. And what we're looking at is a man in a red lingerie with fake prosthetic breasts having photos taken of him by another man in women's clothing next to a freakish, oh my gosh, you look like a monster. You look like a monster. You can't tell me you're not. Literally Big Bird face, like. I'll just turn the sound off for you, but it's like walking around and yeah, totally appropriate. Like, the craziest thing is nobody would say anything to you. And there's literally a woman with a freaking toddler in her arms and a baby in a stroller walking right next to this man with prosthetic titties on the front of him. This is so wild because you could not do a damn. There could be people having sex in one of these booths and parents would still walk by it as if they're on some moral high ground from the parents who didn't bring their children to a drag show. It's so disgusting what these people are doing to their children. And like I said earlier, if CPS was worth frickin' anything, they would be sitting at the door of these events and taking the children from every single parent who walked in the door of this sex show. And they were promoting Teletubbies there, like Teletubbies. And now there's a child here. How old are you?
No, she just wanted to get that for today, so we're just having a good time.
Oh, just for today?
Yeah.
Okay. Who introduced your child to this idea?
The drag?
Yeah.
I was watching drag and she kind of just like got into it.
Oh, because accidentally?
Yeah. Kind of an accident, yeah.
From you watching it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my child was watching me watching porn, and all of a sudden now they're really into it. And so I dressed them up and took them to a porn convention. And now the next one is like, yeah, wow, so many people just walking around in like the wildest, most sexualized outfits with infants and toddlers, like toddlers sitting right next to these booths. This is so disgusting. Oh my gosh. This comes from Dr. Anastasia Maria Lupus. RuPaul's 2023 DragCon in Los Angeles wouldn't be the same without a child in her pram with a dick-shaped sippy cup. Now would it? Are you kidding me? Wow. How disgusting. Like, this is child abuse. This is freaking child abuse. And there's nothing that's going to be done about it. And these people think they're on some moral high ground for exposing their children to random weird pedophile weirdos. Dear God. This is horrific. All right. There's so many clips of this man interviewing people, which is quite brilliant, I would say. But you're not using Teletubbies at the show unless you're actively trying to like bring in children. And that's what they were trying to do. Now there's a full footage that you can go watch of this person going through and like recording all this, which is crazy. Literally examples after examples of child abuse.